Hi, this is Jamie Ali from Centurion Sports, and today I just want to do a short video review of some of the differences and similarities between two different helmets from the same brand. So one is the Masuri T line titanium and one is the Masuri C line plus steel helmet, right? So we'll start with the C line plus steel helmet and then we'll go to the titanium one. Alright, so the boxes are exactly the same. Helmets come in normal plastic bags. Right, so this is the helmet itself. As I say, this is the Masuri C line plus helmet, right, which is a lot cheaper than the Masuri T line titanium, of course, right? Now a lot of people would say, of course it's cheaper because one is steel and one is titanium. Yes, that is part of the reason, but there are also differences, right? So of course this is the new model helmet where we know the yellow bars on the outside, but that doesn't always signify that the helmet is new, because the Vision Series helmet doesn't carry yellow on the bar here, it carries blue, but that doesn't mean the helmet is not a new helmet, right? Alright, so as you notice, the C Line Plus doesn't have fabric on the peak, right? It's just a plastic peak, and there's an adjuster to the back of the helmet, right? And no foam adjuster on the inside of the back of the helmet, right? Just on the adjuster piece, there's a piece of identity foam on the back, just basically for comfort. That's it, right? This helmet, as all the rest of Masuri helmets, is a single shell construction. There are vent holes, but the vent holes are covered by the fabric, right? And there is very minimal foams on the inside of the helmet, so the helmet fits almost directly onto your head. The foams are probably like 1 to 2 millimeters thick, and it's not very padded, right? Of course, there's nothing wrong with the helmet in terms of protection, but the helmet just isn't as padded as the other helmets. Of course, this adjuster doesn't have a clip that keeps it in place inside of the helmet, right? So therefore the adjuster goes directly onto your head and can be a bit uncomfortable, or may take some getting used to, because the adjuster doesn't fit in the exact same spot each time unless you put it there, right? So that is basically part of the downfalls or cons of this particular helmet itself. Of course, it carries all the bells and whistles of the other helmets. Masuri sign to the back, embroidered in the material. Nice little tab to the top of the helmet that has the Masuri sign as well. The grills that are not adjustable, right? And of course, the tags with the warnings with regards to things that you should or shouldn't do with your Masuri helmet. Alright, hi, so we're moving across to the T-line titanium Masuri helmet. Alright? So I would say same plastics, everything. Right? Alright, so noticeable difference one time that this helmet is lighter, obviously because there is titanium rather than steel used on the grill. How we are sure that this is a titanium helmet? Because it is marked titanium on the side of the helmet here, underneath the Masuri logo. Right? It's not marked with a pen or a marker that it can rub off. It's engraved into the plastic, right? That says titanium. There's also these nice clips that hold down your foam, right? Anybody who's owned an older Masuri helmet that doesn't have these clips know the problems that we have after the glue wears out and these foams that get loose. We tend to use tape to tape them down to keep them there, right? They add a lot of comfort on your air at the side of your helmet, and that's why they are necessary, right? Especially if you take an impact, you don't want the helmet itself to jam against your head, so the foam takes away some of that impact, right? Alright, so difference is the peak is covered in fabric as well as the helmet. As we saw in the C line, the peak was not covered in fabric, right? Same non-adjustable grill. Major difference inside of the helmet. No adjuster to the back, just foams, right? No adjuster to the back, just foams. Nice. and they have also sent a thicker foam and a thinner foam, right? So that you could adjust the helmet for your specific fit. Because obviously, you know, the helmet comes in ranges, small, medium, and large, and each person's head may be slightly different. So the fit may require slight adjusting, but without the adjuster, they give you different thicknesses of foam to get that perfect fit that you want. So you'll stay snug on your head, right? Your strap is also part of that. I wouldn't recommend wearing the helmet without the strap. The strap is to be tightened under the chin, which keeps the helmet from coming off on impact or running, right? So this helmet also has foams to the front, right? So 2mm density foams, and foams to the back, right? Back of the head itself. Nice toweling on these foams, right? Same single shell construction that Masuri normally makes. There are also vent holes which are covered by the fabric, but ventilation system with these helmets work really well. Of course, tabs and warning labels for your helmet in particular, right? And of course, you know, this is an original series helmet which is built based on the helmet that was loved by Jack Callis and Brian Lara, players from that era, right? All in all, it's a fantastic helmet. Not much changes from the T line to the C line, or at least visible changes, but of course small things that may matter for some people and may not matter for other people. Of course, the titanium helmet gives you the weight required, and of course I think the titanium is a stronger helmet in terms of the grill itself, but the construction of the helmet itself stays similar, where they abide by certain standards that the helmet protects you from impact at the junior and senior levels, and that goes for both helmets, right? It's just basically what your money could afford and what your preference is. If you prefer a very light helmet and you can afford to get a titanium grill one, do so. If you can't afford a titanium grill one, the weight difference isn't that drastic, whereby it may seem like a huge difference to you, especially when you rest the helmet on your head. In hand, of course, you feel the difference right away, but on your head, the difference in weight is negligible. And I own a older model Vision Series helmet, right? And those are a steel helmet, and those are extremely heavy in comparison to these. When I bought it, I was shocked that the helmet was so heavy in my hand. But when you place it onto your head, the weight is very, very well balanced, and you don't feel the weight of the helmet itself while it's on your head, right? Of course, it takes some time to get accustomed to if you own something that was a lot lighter than it. But that being said, these are supposedly the best helmets on the market right now, and I believe that Masuri has upkept their standard over a period of time with improvements and drastic price reductions in prices, right? So those are the comparisons and differences between the T-line titanium helmet and the C-line plus steel helmet, right? So this is Jamie again from Centurion Sports, and you all have a good day. Please feel free to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram page. I'm also on Facebook. Have a good day.